Welcome to Manifested Publishers.
Hello and welcome to today's session. My name is Wilson Mwangu. For the last 3 lessons, we have been learning about tenses. We did the simple tense, we did the past perfect tense, and today we want to learn about the past continuous tense. Okay? So that will be our lesson objective. I begin by explaining 2 terms here. We have the word past and continuous. Past means the event has already happened, right? That's why it's called past tense. Continuous denotes or shows the event was happening sometime in the past. We have 3 forms of continuous tense. There's the present continuous tense, like right now. I am teaching. You are learning. That is present continuous tense. There's future continuous tense. What will be happening in the future? I'll be teaching. You'll be learning. That's future continuous tense. But there's past continuous tense. What was happening in the past? All right? For example, I was teaching. You were learning. That is past continuous tense. Something that was happening at a given point in the past. So the continuous tense must have the ing form. Please take note of that. Ing form. All right? So you can say this, the continuous tense ing form. We have also said past continuous tense denotes or shows an action that was happening at a given time in the past. Let us look at examples. I was reading a book when you came in. I was reading a book when you came in. Now, this is the past continuous tense. I was reading, okay, a book when you came in. The action was happening before another action happened. It was happened sometime in the past. Number 2, the students or the pupils were playing in the field when the visitor arrived. Okay. The last example. The farmer was cultivating his land when the storms came. The farmer was cultivating his land when the storms came. So this is the aspect of continuous tense. We must have ing form of the verb. And we must have a helping verb. Was, were. Right? So let me give you some questions that you can attempt. Okay? So this exercise. Attempt number 1 together. It says this: write brief answers to these questions using the past continuous tense. What was your mother doing when you were getting dressed for school this morning? What was your mother doing when you were getting dressed for school this morning? So I'm going to write an answer to this using the past continuous tense, something like this. My mother was preparing breakfast when I was dressing for school this morning. So this will be the answer. So you can say, my mother was preparing breakfast. Was preparing is past continuous form. Okay? Was preparing breakfast when I was getting dressed for school this morning. So this is an example. Now I want you to attempt the remaining 4 questions that I'm going to write here. So number B. Number 2, what were you doing when your English teacher came into the classroom? What were you doing when your English teacher came into the classroom? Number 3, where were you living 5 years ago? Where were you living 5 years ago? Number 4, what were you doing at this time yesterday? What were you doing at this time yesterday? Number 5, what was the head teacher doing the last time you saw her? What was the head teacher doing the last time you saw her? So please try and give answers to these questions using the past continuous tense as I've shown in this example. So my dear learner, today we have learned about past continuous tense. And it's used when we talk about an event that was happening sometime in the past. And you must use the ing form of the verb, all right? But that verb must be accompanied by a helping verb, a word like was, okay, were. If the subject is singular, the verb will be was. I was reading a book, one person, okay? But if the subject is in plural form, that means it means many people, the helping verb will be were. The pupils were playing in the field. That means our subject is in plural form, right? So please take note. We use the words was and were plus the ing form of the verb. That is the past continuous tense. So that's what you have learned today. So my dear learner, once you attempt this work, I want to hear from you. If there are any difficulties, please write to us or even call us. So up to that point, we shall end today's lesson. Thank you so much and God bless you. See you next time.